And now we're live. So, hello everybody, this is a first live stream with friends thing. Well, it's now friend. Because the others, for some reason, can't even join. Hangouts is being weird. And we need to keep this PG, because, well, 12-year-olds. All that. So, my friend, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm SonicGamer.
He's obviously a gamer.
And I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep. Pretty obvious because kind of your OC a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of that spiky blue mane.
Yeah. And you thought he was a Pegasus, but no, he's mainly an Earth Pony, but I decided to let those vectors slide because...
Yeah, because I thought in your profile picture I saw wings.
Yeah. Well, I decided to let those vectors slide because my OC can turn into any race of ponies he wants.
Cool.
It makes more sense when you know his backstory.
Yeah. I mean, my OC's backstory isn't kind of exciting or anything. It's mostly just what her childhood was like, all that.
Huh.
For example, she had to put up with a lot of bad stuff, such as bullying.
Mm.
And I'm trying to make an sort of audio drama on it. I'm almost done with the vectors of the kid characters. Then I have to make my mom's. Even if she wouldn't really be speaking. I mean, I think my mom's always offered to voice act for me, but I'm like, nah, I don't wanna. She's like, why not? I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't want you to.
Well, hey, my OC got his powers.
Yay, Brad has joined. Woo! We're gonna get friends with friend live stream with friends instead of live stream with friend.
Hey, it worked for once.
Yay! For once. Last time you were here, it worked.
Yeah, no, but that was with only you and Sparrow.
Yeah.
Time it didn't work.
So as I was saying, my OC got powers when when his mother was still pregnant with him, and she and the father were on a honeymoon, and they went to the Canterlot Gardens, and let's just say that the mother got too close to the Discord statue, and she got a little shock, and that shock transmitted a sample of Discord powers into the embryo.
Ow.
Oh, so we're talking about OCs?
We're just gonna ramble on like about anything, just nothing controversial or anything.
Okay.
And we need to keep it PG because you know, kids. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the chat. Average Brony. Me and Sonic Sonic and I are fine. We're fine. We're fine. We've just been waiting here half an hour for someone else to show up. They either could have joined or people could hear the ringing, and I'm like, why aren't you in the call then?
I'm busy. As I said, I was a bit busy, but I'm here now, so...
Yay.
The Average Brony is actually a friend of mine.
I've heard of him, but I don't think I've seen his content.
Well, he's a very popular commenter. Not really a popular YouTuber, but more of a popular commenter. And he doesn't really like popularity, as he told me.
I'm not. I personally don't care how popular I am. I'm just trying to have fun.
He doesn't even people replying to his comments unless it's the person who uploaded the video.
Yeah, I know somebody who does it to a lot of people, and I'm not going to drop names. And it does get annoying because she did it at one point on a video. I'm like, okay, look, if you don't understand what they're saying, don't reply at all.
If you say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
I mean, only a few times did I get like questions like just because they knew my friend Sparrow and that's how they knew about me. They just had to ask me, okay, how did you two meet? When's your next video out? All that. Yeah, SonicGamer speaks the truth. He's the chosen one.
He is. That's
He's chosen one. Yeah.
You guys want to know the difference between me and my OC is?
What's that? You're more calmer?
No, like I've been a Sonic fan ever since my second half of first grade, while my OC has been a Sonic fan ever since the very beginning.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, my OC's backstory is basically based on actual events. Because if I make them up, it just doesn't seem right.
I kind of made mine up.
I have friends whose OCs are very different, like their personalities. Like one is like brave, but in actuality, they're actually cowards. You liar!
I can tell you how many Transformer OC people I know. I know. Same thing. What are you doing? Stop it.
Aw, kitty!
No, trying to transform a Transformer figure.
Darn it.
Yeah, the doors are locked. I don't know where the cats are.
I mean, my door's closed, and at some point when my cat is actually going to start scratching on the door. Just saying, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Piece of junk. Why won't you get in your freaking home?
I have made a lot of OCs, but that's like audio drama stuff. Names don't sound very pony-like. Maybe because they were based on characters from a book I published.
Wait, you published a book?
Yeah, a few years ago.
I remember.
I wouldn't say it's 18 plus, but it does have a few swear words.
Mine would actually be a good kids book, though there are the older kids, like maybe ages 8 and up.
I mean, my book's more for teens.
Yeah.
As in 15, as in about 14-year-olds, not 12-year-olds.
That's kind of my book, too, because it's kind of a fanfic between Transformers and Percy Jackson. So I haven't it up since like 2015? No, 2012, if anything. I said I kind of gave up on it. You know, they start saying...
Romance.
Yeah?
When you published that book, did you use an alias or something?
No, I use my actual name.
Oh.
I don't usually say it in public anyway. Just in case. Just in case of creepers. I'm not gonna sing that song. This is not singing live streams. I might do one, maybe. Just in case anyone wants to join in and start singing. Hey.
Yeah, you pretty much already know my real name because
we did a truth or dare, didn't we? Did you do a truth or dare and then someone dared you? Okay, say your actual name.
Everybody already knows my actual name. Heck.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. We call you by it.
Wait, what's your real name?
Do you know my last name?
No, not your last name.
Nobody knows my last name. They only know my first name because it's part of my name.
Yep. I think he just sounded evil a bit there.
Plus,
no one shall know my name.
Plus, at least it's better. At least my recent YouTube name's better than my previous one.
I mean, I've had this name. I used to use my actual name when I first did my YouTube channel. Then I switched it. Maybe I don't know why. I just did. It seemed better.
My first YouTube channel name, and some of my closest friends still refer to me to this day. BAS 1994 TF Boy. What the heck was I thinking back then? Got my Xbox. I was thinking of my PlayStation 3, and I was thinking of a gamer tag. I thought of, hey, why not Transformer Brett? And then the name stuck to this day.
Cool.
Because Transformer Bread rolls off the tongue better than BAS 1994 TF Boy. Basically, my initial, which was basically my initials, my date of birth, and my first OC name, Transformer Boy.
That just sounds like a superhero name.
Was actually. Based on those superhero guys back then. The whole spark, and he was like a half-blood because he was son of Zeus. That's where the Percy Jackson stuff came in. So, getting a bit harder and harder to write it because, you know, more stories came out. I had to, like, do stuff like that, so I gave up on it.
I'm still trying to write my OC story into a fanfic, and for goodness sake, I'm still working on vectors. But then I get the vectors mixed up, like should they be the high school bully or should they be the primary school bully? One of them is both.
I'm gonna see, this is gonna be wrong to say, but just do it by their color. You know, if one color is brighter, then that is like either a sick brighter or a, I don't know, stuff like that.
I think I chose my username because it doesn't sound very it doesn't sound like you're very boastful.
Really sick. Like my Transformer breath.
Actually, none of our names sound like we're being boastful about ourselves.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Transformer bread. Friends know about it. Well,
because it's Transformers.
well, a lot of people, as I said, that's the funny thing. I never like do the whole like Transformer talking with other Transformer fans on YouTube because they don't go that far. And the only people I do know of, they are like big in the Transformers. Like not big as in like often Peter Cullen or Frank Walker or like ordinary Transformer actors big. Like big stop motion multi-voice character stuff that I would have to learn years, that I would have to be friends with them for years to be even a part of them.
Yeah.
Freaking leg, get in the hole.
And there's just one thing I want to clarify. If you ever see links, like I liked a video, I added a video, or uploaded a video, that doesn't count as me being on my Twitter. Because like I said, I am taking Twitter off for a month, so.
Like I said, I know that. I do the same thing. Heck, how many Heck, I actually, and I gotta double check on that, I actually liked a recent video that I've been recently watching.
And I recently added one of my live streams to the live streams playlist because like an idiot, I forgot.
Like I said, I do the same thing. I still gotta getting my YouTube channel back up because the thing is, I thought I'd be gone as of February. I thought I'd be gone until September. It's June, it's still July, and I'm already back in my room. I mean, granted, I still have to get my L desk set up, and then next week on hiatus because I'll be on vacation. I'll still be like, yeah, I'm still gonna get like videos and stuff to put on the internet, to put on my DeviantArt and stuff.
Yeah, it's one RPs I've been meaning to do, but then I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna do a random art.
I said I still gotta work on that. Also, I've been thinking, I'm still thinking about the whole, well, because I actually wanted to ask, I'm doing a comic dub of this. You know how there's you know how Chrysalis in My Little Pony almost got almost took over first appearance of Chrysalis, right?
Yeah.
Well, imagine that along with a mix of Transformers. Like, I'll send you a picture. I'll send you the comic link in a bit. But like, thinking of doing a comic dub of that, like for both Underground and my channel. Problem is, my iMovies on my phone sucks.
I've never tried iMovie on my phone. I wanted to once. It said it was for free, then suddenly it went up to 100 quid.
Well, that, and it sucks. I swear, I can't even do any good. Like I said, that's the only editing stuff I have on my phone. Well, that's the editing stuff I have, and it doesn't really work out. Like video with pictures. Stuff. I have to go to iMovie, put down the stuff in videos. Heck, if you look at a video, or actually, video that I tried using, tried converting over to my phone, and it wouldn't let me.
I mean, the iMovie on phone looks more complicated than the one on computer.
But I still have like the iPhone 5S.
I have an iPhone 6S.
I'm gonna get mine replaced soon. Like, cause here, I don't think it's like I'm in my like does what it does for a little bit when you first play it for a little bit. Like the music like actually jumps, and then it goes like like that. Then it just plays normal for the rest of the ride. I mean, I'm not concerned because it's getting old, but still.
Eh.
The type of phone I have is a Kyocera.
Cool. Never heard of it, but it sounds cool.
Let me just get your leg. Ugh.
Also,
Darn
my
it.
family had T-Mobile subscription.
One of the most complicated Transformer figures from the last night, and it has to be Nitro Zeus. I mean, the mold is great because
Oh hey, there's one friend of mine, Zero Fighter. Huh.
I mean, yeah, zero. But yeah,
Nah. An afternoon to you, Zero.
but yeah, I'm trying to think.
Cause blooming time zones.
But think Hasbro, or in your guys' case, probably Tucker Tomy. I don't know if you guys have Hasbro in the UK.
I don't know. Don't think so.
So Brett, have you noticed that nowadays the Transformers toys are very less complicated now?
Well, if you're talking about like the first step changes, it's because they're trying to make them more kid friendly, like actually kid friendly, instead of back in the 80s when they were trying to do it for older kids. Which I don't really like the one step changes. I know you're trying to do it nice for kids, but you should really focus on the older fans.
Let's see. I haven't gotten down to episode 4 of my audio drama yet because I've been busy and stuff. And well, I am writing the script. It's just I get pretty sidetracked, like an idiot. Like an idiot, I write an action scene, then I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna play a game.
Hey, I used to do the same thing when I was doing my book.
Yeah, I should know because I haven't recorded my lines yet.
Yeah.
I said I still got.
I mean, don't worry, Sonic. I'm so far away from the scene where your character appears.
Okay, so for those for those watching the stream, the character I voice is named Brock.
Yeah, pretty obvious after the Pokemon character. I mean, that was not intentional.
Nothing beats like a good jelly-filled donut.
I'm actually wondering how your character is going to meet up with the one he's going to get shipped with. I don't know if you'll be surprised he's going to get shipped with her anyway. But again, I'm not telling you. Want to wait until the script. That's going to take forever.
No, God darn it. By the will of Solus Prime, get in there.
Let's see, a few friends can't seem to get into the call. No, well, at least we have friends in the title. Because the first time, it looks like false advertisement.
I told you there's problems with it. I had problems getting in the second time.
Yeah, and a few people are having problems getting in the call now, which is strange because I sent them the link and it works for me.
It worked for me, and I had problems the last time.
Yeah, Zero, you'll be on episode number 4. You already reacted to episode 3. And you had to split into parts because the episode was an hour long.
I gotta talk to a friend of mine about his Transformers series because I'm still waiting for more Clocker lines, and well, let's just say he kind of had a bit of a spending spree on eBay. About a $600 spending spree. I'm like, Jesus, I don't even spend. I've never even spent that much on like a few Transformer figures at one time.
I have to say, episode 3, cutest episode I ever did, and the longest one I ever did.
Why'd you make it like not longer than an hour anyway?
I have no idea that the script was like over 100 pages, I think.
I
mean, you could have simply made that into a simple 2-parter or something.
I would, but that would be just until after episode 5. Because all the love stories in the first 5 episodes are gonna be the full ones. Then the twists are all gonna come by.
Alright.
No, we're not on Skype, we're on Hangouts.
I don't even think you can do like live Skype.
I've seen a few people live stream on Skype. I'm gonna look that up.
Some people even did screen recordings of Skype calls.
Either they do recordings or they do lives of it. I know Hangouts you can do lives of it because.
But then again, I wouldn't be able to do it because I have my earphones in.
Of course, you're giving me problems, Ron, because of course you give everybody problems.
Yeah. Let me see.
You're the reason.
It is possible to live stream on Skype. And I've got a Discord. I just don't use it. Because I got nothing to use.
I tried setting up a Discord server, but nobody's ever. I think it's actually still up.
I'm gonna try and see if I can.
Server like
You know what? You know what's the stupidest type of anime censorship I ever heard?
What?
In the German version of Naruto, they made I forgot the character's name, but in the German version they made his sword invisible.
Wait, suck.
Why would they do that?
Like the female lead? Because if they did that, they can't do that.
I think the character's name was Zabasa.
As it like the ninja with the pink?
No, I'm. The character is a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Why must it always be a bad guy?
Hey, they get what they deserve.
Can we for once have a movie where the villain actually wins?
Well,
because it's always the good guy who wins.
Well, the end Infinity War is already spoiled to me, and I do know that actually happens.
Although I know that the bad guy that in the second season finale, Megatron won that episode. Heck, they destroyed the base. I love that episode. I both loved it and hated it, just because of so many good things that were happening.
I remember trying to talk to a classmate in my last college about London Has Fallen. Okay, I don't know if I should blame myself or her, but I accidentally spoiled it for her, yet she never told me that she didn't finish the film. She didn't tell me, and she went, "You just spoiled the ending for me." And I'm like, well, you do realize every time a bad guy never wins.
Hey, although, I don't know about Infinity Wars. not seen it yet, though. A lot of rumors are spreading around about it.
Well, it's the memes that actually spoiled the ending of Infinity War for me.
But spoil. Nobody spoil it for me. I just realized I gotta. There. I'm gonna skip one.
I'm gonna try and test this link out.
You know what? I'm gonna end it at 30.
I'm gonna check if it's the same. I'm gonna check if it's the same link as the one that you can copy. I'm gonna check that. Let's see. No, it isn't. Okay, let me try this link out. I'll try this link with a friend.
I hate how I have to work later today, but at least it's only for 4 hours, not like the whole day. Ah, nuts! I forgot to give Nitro Juice back his message.
Oh, did you guys know that Shell Factory recently just released a new Super Sentai DVD set?
Cool.
Yeah, it's called Mirai Sentai Time Ranger, which is the Sentai season that was adapted into Power Rangers Time Force.
Okay, the average brony says everybody knows in the end the bad guy either dies or gets arrested or escapes and then goes to hiding while plotting revenge. I really wish Angel Has Fallen had the bad guy from Olympus Has Fallen. I mean, you can't survive a screwdriver to the head. So what if he came back for revenge? It'd be like years after the first film, and he's just like, yes, Mike, I have come back for my revenge. And he takes a screwdriver out of his head. How did you survive that? I must be lucky. The best villain of the series ever. I mean, he was gonna blow America up.
No, he was gonna blow Afghanistan up.
And yeah, it looked like he was gonna blow America up. I mean, he had a motive at least.
He was gonna blow Afghanistan up because his son got killed.
No, you're talking about London Has Fallen.
First movie was the White House guy who was gonna get it. Who was? Because I've seen the movie several times.
I have seen Olympus Has Fallen 3 times and London Has Fallen twice.
I've probably only seen London Has Fallen once.
Well, you know, something got banned from Comic-Con. I mean, at least that's what it says in a tweet by Toei Animation.
What's gotten banned?
I don't know. I haven't clicked on the notification yet, and I'm afraid if I do that, then I might end up leaving the chat.
Well, I'm on YouTube right now, cause I'm on my phone, but I'm also on the computer. But that's why you can't hear me back. Here, what's the video notification? Darn it!
Oh, and also the SpongeBob Twitter account seems to be celebrating 19 years, and yeah, there's 19 years.
Wow.
Time. I was like,
they even has started doing a stream of every single SpongeBob episode.
Can that thing just go to Nicktoons and die like all the others, please?
Let's see.
End of the first of the.
Let's see.
The beginning of the 21st century. It is now like 20 years since 2000. Let's just move on.
Speaking of which, was there a TV show that's been going on for so long that you start to notice that it starts to feel like a totally different show?
Yeah, that feeling. Not really in my case. Well, I can't say.
And you always wonder, why do some of the good shows always get like really short seasons and they've ended, and the bad shows get the longer seasons?
Yeah, how is it that the
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Angel.
Hi, it's Angie actually. From
She just has a different username.
Yes. Wow. Brett should have told you about that.
Wait, should I told you? What should I told him? What?
That my email was Angel Potter.
I don't remember. How was I supposed to?
I don't know. Because I used to have that picture, but I haven't changed it in years yet.
Here, let me see what picture. Gee. Holy, I remember that.
Yes. I haven't changed it.
Curious.
So, what's new with everybody besides Brett rebuilding the universe?
I wish.
So I'd like to know, like, one time you said that The Simpsons got something wrong about Ireland. Now I'm wondering, did Family Guy get anything wrong about Ireland? Besides the stereotypes.
No, the only thing I find out they got wrong is the landmarks. You see, a few of the landmarks were actually in the north of Ireland, but the part of Ireland they went to was the south. Because you see, in the UK, we have Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. I came from the north. And Ireland, we call the south. So they had like the Giant's Causeway. That's actually in the north.
Where would
I've been there. It's freaking awesome.
Armagh, Ireland be?
So you're saying that Family Guy didn't get anything wrong apart from stereotypes?
I don't know about the Family Guy one. I haven't seen that.
Oh God, don't.
Peter.
Okay. I'm so confused. What is everybody talking about?
We're just rambling. That's all we ever do.
Okay, does anybody like anime?
No.
Yeah, I like anime.
What about I'm trying to think of TV shows that people love.
If you're talking about this.
Does anybody like The Simpsons?
I sometimes watch it.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
And X-Men?
Nope.
No. Barbie?
Barbie.
I only watched one episode of Barbie, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And saw this Barbie
movie. What about Freddy Krueger?
I haven't seen a
no.
I haven't seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie yet, but I do plan on watching it with my mom since she loves that movie.
Go.
Cool.
Woo!
Except for Krampus. She doesn't like that one.
I had someone kept telling me to watch that film. And I'm like, no, it's a horror film. I don't watch them.
Nice horror film.
That movie caught my interest.
Transformer Brett was one of the horror scarers for his high school once.
Yeah, because school drama club used to do a haunted hayride out in. Well, they don't do it anymore because my senior class was the last class to do it. Because right after that, somebody bought the.
Yeah. So, what does everybody like?
Well, apart from ponies.
So I can find one. Movies. Lord of the Rings.
I haven't seen them. I've only seen one scene. That's it.
Oh my gosh. What planet have you been on?
I'm from a planet to where my family and I we've never been into like serious stuff.
Wow. Okay.
But again, don't blame me. I was raised this way.
What planet are you from?
I'm from here. I'm not from Mars.
Yeah, I've only seen the first Lord of the Rings movie, even though I've already played the entirety of The Lord of the Rings for the Nintendo Wii.
The only scene I saw from Lord of the Rings is "You Shall Not Pass." That was the only scene I ever watched.
You shall not pass.
I can imagine some of us reenacting that. Actually, Danger could be the one trying to kill us.
Okay.
Imagine if Danger was the fire monster.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I'd be the one just coming up to him, "Come at me, bro, come at me," and then a few of you are just like, "Okay, back away, back away, back away."
Oh god.
Trying to think besides Transformers. I'm trying to think of everything people like.
DJX.
Transformers actually has quite the following in Japan.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because Japan loves giant robots.
Yeah. Oh, you know that. Hey, can I say something? You know that Transformers was from Japan, and
Yeah,
Megatron was not a bad guy, but when he came to America, they made him a bad guy.
Yeah, I know that. I learned that from an episode of The Toys That Made Us on Netflix.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, because Megatron was a good guy in Japan.
Yeah, so and
Did you know that, Brett?
Series of documentaries on Netflix.
I think he's off camera. He'll be back.
Yeah, he might.
There were a couple of episodes of The Toys That Made Us that I didn't see, mainly because they're talking about toy lines that wasn't really.
There is Transformers that turn into guns, and they are not allowed in America, I think.
Actually, it was a few people took the original Megatron toy who transformed into a Walter P-38 and actually robbed gas stations and banks.
Wow.
Firing toy. I'm like,
we're really hoping that The Toys That Made Us would make an episode about My Little Pony.
They might.
But have you found any Megatron guns, Transformers that turn into guns yet? Transformer Brett.
The whole size altering thing?
Yes.
80s, like, the writers were like doing stuff that else couldn't. I mean, heck, how many times did anybody ask like stuff about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like the original one?
I don't know. I haven't seen your room in years.
I grew up with the 2003 series.
I grew up in the 1990 era. And me and Transformer Brett were in the same time period, but I'm older than him.
2 months, that doesn't count.
Not 2 months.
I said a few. I didn't say 2.
No, yeah, the type of Transformers I grew up with was one of the Japanese animes and Transformers animated.
I grew up with energy.
I did not grow up with many shows. Oh, hey Thomas, you finally joined us.
Hey,
what's
I did it!
Woo-hoo!
Huzzah! Finally.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Romance, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Oh, that's so more that was. Oh, gosh.
The party is just beginning.
Yay.
Oh, yes.
Keep it PG, everybody. We have 12-year-olds possibly watching.
Okay, who brought
It could be a
the
Pinkie Pie party.
I mean, we can say words like damn and crap. That's it. Rest, no.
who brought the orange juice?
Orange juice. Woo.
Anybody?
No. I just have water with me. That's all I got. If I can open this bottle.
Transformer bread. Did you pick up the orange juice?
I didn't pick up the orange juice. I got water.
I don't have a drink with me because I'm in my bedroom and my parents don't allow me to drink or eat in my bedroom.
Oh man. Okay then.
I mean, when I used to live in my old house, I was never allowed to eat in my room, but now I can. Yay! Freedom!
I can't.
Independence. Woo!
Well, I can't still. Sadly, Tia, I can't eat in my room.
Yeah, I've always loved to eat in my room.
I can't. My parents' rules.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
And I hate that Transformer Brett had candy in his room because I saw him eat in his room dozens of times.
What's wrong with that? My room's big enough.
Screw you.
And
Oh, this just got started. Ding, ding, ding. Let's
Where's Christina Aguilera when you need her? You know, the dirty video. Just.
romance said.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
no, because she said screw it. Oh no, she said
Screw
You
you.
need a screwdriver.
Look at a screwdriver! Yay!
Yay!
that's right.
So,
Yeah, you can have
Just grab
it. You can
one.
have it by your diaper because you'll be Tommy Pickles.
Unfired.
well, I was thinking about making an underground group on Facebook, but no one wanted to join.
Oh.
I don't. Well, it's not because anybody
Well,
wants.
I wouldn't mind use Facebook anymore.
I don't use my Facebook anyway.
That's why I wanted approval from Brett. I mean Transformer Brett. I didn't mean to say his real name.
Like since the good games on Facebook have like gone away because either the company went bankrupt or the fans just stopped playing. Fans stopped playing. That's a
Means
stupid reason.
people's
to stop it.
identity.
I just
personal.
went new.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I missed.
Well,
Wait for the
Zuckerberg took thousands of people's secret personal information and sold it to a business overseas. That's
Wow.
why people. That's why people are not using Facebook or deleting their Facebook.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine, you got your parts in there.
Yeah, I listened to the news unlike somebody.
So, is anyone aware that Anime James pretty much discontinued his YouTube channel?
I heard about it.
Who discontinued what?
Animated James.
I haven't heard anything.
It's on Twitter and stuff.
I'll have to
Yeah.
look at.
Continued his Twitter.
Yeah, it's basically called discontinued account.
PlayStation Store. It took them long enough.
So why did you change your picture on Facebook, Transformer Bread?
Oh, I actually like the new look. I've been trying to renovate my YouTube series.
Well, people might think you are a fake account with that photo.
Well, they
Somebody
won't.
sounds like raping all of a sudden.
Well,
Teen Titans, yeah.
Because people will report that photo and say it will be fake account.
Mm.
On
report
Facebook.
that it's fake. Once I got.
I'm just saying Transformer Bread. I'm not trying to.
I mean, anybody can say anything is fake nowadays and just report it.
Yeah, I'm just keeping you out of trouble or lose your account.
I mean, I had someone I used to talk to, but then I blocked them because, well, they weren't exactly nice. They kept using like Simpsons pictures for profiles, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get copyright problems. He didn't listen.
So, Thomas, where are you from?
I'm from England, not far
Oh.
from France.
So am I.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, except you grew up in Ireland and you moved to England.
Well, I grew up in Ireland, lived in England. It's kind of the same thing.
Well, sadly, I live in the United States. Tier.
Yeah, there's only 2 Brits and 3 Americans in this chat.
Yeah, tier. That I live in America.
Good thing our countries are allies.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'd be yelling at each other.
Well,
we're all gonna start arguing over laws.
Romance. Do you want to go to the United States?
I might. I mean, I would like to go to BronyCon, but
Ooh, when is that?
kind of a problem because
When is BronyCon?
it's in a week. I think it's starting, and there's one next year.
Okay. What?
But I think it's too late to get the tickets and all. So
okay. Well, I was thinking because I have enough money, I can fly out to London to meet you, and then fly back to BronyCon with you.
But I usually like flying solo.
Oh man! But here's the thing.
I'm not doing anything solo.
Here's the thing. Everybody would come with me, but they would pay the separate ways.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely like meet up with a few of my American friends at the airport.
Yeah.
Just start screaming at each other.
Yeah, but sadly, I live down south, the hot South Georgia.
I live in
Alabama.
It feels like hell sometimes.
Oh, we got that here in the UK, especially in the Northwest.
Yep.
But where Transformer bread is, it feels so awesome in the winter.
It can be. I mean, we had a really good winter last year with all the snow and everything.
I got no snow in Ireland. We got no snow. We just had minor snowflakes. It stops. It rains. That's it.
Yeah, rain. Spoil the party.
I haven't been into snowball fights since I was a kid, because last time I had a snowball fight, I got hit in the eye with a snowball. Oh, it hurt that day.
When was the last time the airports closed?
No idea. I mean, I've had my plane cancelled before, and that was not a good day, because my parents and I are at the airport wanting to go to South Africa. The plane got cancelled. I was crying my eyes out for about 20 minutes. Like, I was screaming in the airport.
Okay, Transformer Brett, have you ever flown on a plane?
I think he's off camera.
Yeah.
Brett! Hang on.
Transformazoid.
You there?
Transformer Void fake account.
Hey. Account.
I'm just joking. I was trying to get your attention.
I know. I'm just.
Have you ever flown on a plane?
I'm sure he has.
I think he hasn't.
Oh, I haven't. I've never flown on a plane in my life.
What?
Yep, I knew it.
I knew it.
Now anybody who has not, now anybody who's flown on a plane, we turn to the ones that haven't, and we just go, "Get out! You're not wanted."
Oddly enough, my first plane flight was actually to Lapland.
Awesome.
Well, I've been on a plane twice. One to a wedding, one to visiting another time to Transformer Brett.
I think I've been on a plane about hundreds of times. Mostly to the same country.
Yeah, and his state is a pretty small state.
Would that be Rhode Island or
Connecticut?
Right. Boston Tea Party. Got it.
Yeah, Connecticut is the second smallest county
I think
And
a country I'd like to go to is Canada.
Yeah, same.
don't.
Same.
They have really big problems in Canada.
Hmm.
Not,
But then again,
not what I hear.
I hear a lot of people say that, and I'm like, I've got friends from there. I want to see them.
We
Go
got
to
our favourite cast there as well. You know, like Nicole Oliver
I would
and all
just
that.
go to America first, then go to Canada. Because we have really good food in America.
well, so do us Brits.
Yeah, with the fish and chips.
Fish and
Yeah.
chips. Italy has good pizza, spaghetti, gelato. I can name any Italian food. Italian food, best food.
Well, that's not British though.
It's not
Okay.
British food, but you have Italian restaurants.
They also
So,
have Indian restaurants.
the two people from Britain, did you watch the big royal wedding?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
It was awesome, even though it took a very long time.
Well, yeah, I watched it a little bit.
Oh, it's really beautiful. I only watched up to the part where when they did the kiss thing, even though it took like so long to get there. I'm like, why does it have to take so long?
Because of the vows and the vows.
Hey, you guys want to know what my favorite thing from England is?
What is
What?
it?
Go on.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yay!
Gromit! It's Gromit? Wensleydale.
Okay, I have a question for everybody.
Also a place full of
Do
cheese.
you think I have a voice for a voice? I'm not voice, but for a cartoon voice.
Yeah, like Raven.
Yeah,
Raven.
a little bit.
That's why I called you Raven.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah.
You also got a bit of Maud in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Maud, but Limestone.
Well, I tried my best in high school to do, to be in drama club and to do voice acting, but they say no, my voice was ugly.
Wow.
Don't let that stop you.
I tried the drama club in high school, but they always said, okay, we'll be open after school. I went after school, no one showed up.
Wow.
I'm serious.
I tried joining the drama club in high school, but not many people signed up for it, so it ended up not happening.
I remember I used to be in archery, but then it had to be closed off because not many people showed up anymore.
Well, my high school canceled drama club, and everybody was so mad they petitioned it back into the school system.
Did he do the William Tell shot romance?
What? Don't know. I was terrible at it. I was terrible at archery. Like most times, I would miss the target, would hit into the curtains instead. Like every single time, right through the curtains.
I was able to attend drama club for the entirety of junior high.
The closest I've done
and Transformer Bread did it all through high school.
The closest I've done drama in class was basically moving image arts because I acted short films. I always played a victim in a horror film. I always died at the end.
Yeah,
Story of my life.
The place that I've been in was in the 6th grade. I was in the Jungle Book as one of the wolves, and I was in the 7th grade. I was in the Wizard of Oz. I was one of the Ozians, and in 8th grade I was in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown as Franklin, which doesn't make any sense because the character Franklin is black and I'm white.
Yeah, awkward.
Well, the parts I got during school were being Oliver Twist, the Wizard of Oz, and narration, basically.
Last time I did theater, I had to play in The Little Mermaid, and it also had to involve little kids. So I had to play one of Ursula's tentacles because the day I arrived at the club, the auditions already ended, so they allowed me to be one of the tentacles. What didn't make sense was what was the point of naming ourselves if they weren't going to be used at all?
Well, in my hometown, we had a theater thing, and I was in the show. Me and my twin were the Three Musketeers, I think it was, and she was the person. My twin was the exchange. I forget what. A stranger, and I was just a villager, saying just 3 little words. She has more lines than me. It's like, wow, so rude.
I mean,
I was also John in Little Peter Pan as well.
I actually enjoyed playing as one of Ursula's tentacles. We had to do the show twice. Like we had to get our hair done, as in it had to get all poofed up, tied up, and it had dyed. It got dyed at the ends. And we could not take them out. We could not take them out until the next day because we were going to do the show again. I'm like, this hurts. I cannot sleep with this in my hair. It hurts. This is why I don't sleep with ponytails. I always sleep with a plait or no plait.
Yeah, just let your mane flow, right?
Let your mane flow.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you a certain someone for passing that on to me.
You
know who. You know who.
You don't even have any hair.
I know, but
impatient waiting for the Sonic Mania update.
Keep patient, dude.
Darn it.
Hey, Sonic, I think if there's like one mishap where you go impatient, I might whack you on the head. You're gonna go, I can't take it, I can't be patient, smack a patient.
So
abuse much? Nope.
So does anybody is anybody a gamer?
I'm
Not
kinda
really.
a gamer.
Okay. Cause does anybody play Skyrim?
I played Elder Scrolls once.
I've never played a single. I've never played Skyrim before. I haven't played any games.
I actually tried Skyrim. Like, I had an ex-boyfriend who always played Skyrim, and to be honest, the controls were so wonky that I kept dying each time.
What? Ooh, Emoji Day. Oh, by the way, Facebook says today is World Emoji Day.
Emojis! No, not the Emoji Movie! Back! Demon! Back!
That's one of the worst movies ever made.
Someone burn it to the grind.
Yes. Die!
Thomas, you would work as a villain.
I know.
You did play a villain in one of Sparrow's dramatic readings.
I sure did. I'm still waiting for my family members. Whenever you want to come.
The Scrolls game, and that game is Morrowind.
I played Elder Scrolls Online. It's decent. It's just got a few bugs. And I wish the voice acting was a little better. They even had big names in there like Jennifer Hale.
I mean, I don't remember much from the creepypasta. I only know what I've heard from that one top 10 list.
I did 3 gameplays of Elder Scrolls Online, and as usual, they were glitchy as heck.
Okay, I'm trying to think of. GTA is
I only played a little one time.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
Played GTA 5 when I went to my brother's fiance's place.
Yeah.
There was someone I used that I thought was a friend, but it turned out he wasn't. I only played GTA with him a little bit. I sucked at it.
Yeah, I sucked at it too.
Like every time, I always got caught by the police.
Same
I
here.
think
When I played that game, I usually just, have like a little drive around and listen to the radio, Be like a normal citizen.
one thing I did the most in GTA 5 was something that I can't talk about because it's not really PG.
Okay, well, no, okay, I need to keep this PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, Transformer Brats plays GTA.
But I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
There was a GTA DS game I had, and to be honest, it kind of sucked.
Sorry about that.
So it kind of sucked, really, because
Was that your ringtone, Thomas?
Yes, it was.
I remember with a GTA DS game, this is why I didn't like if you were driving along, like the controls were kind of awkward. If you had to slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. If you hit into a police car even just a tiny bit, they instantly went after you.
Well, what do you expect? You're damaging police property.
Even if it was like beep, just a wee tiny bit.
There's a game developed by Naughty Dog that takes some influence from GTA.
It's not. It isn't on Bomb to Sleep, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about Jack 2.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's part of the Naughty Dog video game series known as the Jack and Daxter series.
Naughty Dog did Crash Bandicoot, didn't they?
Yeah, but then the rights were given to Activision.
Medal of Honor.
So specific in the chat. Cutie Evie, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, actually, before it was owned by Activision, it was actually I didn't know who it belonged to, but I do know that certain games were developed by Traveler's Tales. I mostly know Traveler's Tales for those two Crash Bandicoot games, Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity. Nowadays, they're known for making Lego.
If I could make a game, I used to want to, but then I decided it's not gonna be my thing. It would be funny if there's a game based on all of us. Then again, it's like pick an OC, and it's got like speeches, but when you click on them, where it's just like, you look me in the eye, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. I did think about making a movie about my life, but I needed to think of a good actor to play all my ex-boyfriends.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to try and animate my OC's backstory, and that is gonna be difficult. I don't even feature any of my ex-boyfriends. I'll feature one of them, but that's because he's not my worst one, because we're on good terms and stuff. Because he's nice. He's nice.
But I can imagine your OC romance. If it's left for a long time, you're one of the classic poses, the panic pose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the let's get the arrow out of Sparrow thing.
Yeah.
Isn't there already a movie that involves ex-boyfriends? I mean, the one I can think about right now is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, listen, I have to get going because I gotta work in a bit.
Okay.
Have fun. Don't be safe on the roads.
Boyfriends. One of them was actually a girl, and
We'll see you, Brett. Hope you have fun.
Ramona Flowers isn't bisexual. To a phase.
Wow. I can imagine that if our OCs were in a video game, I can imagine what Thomas is going to be like. If his OC had like long hair, he'd probably just go, "Oh, I'm so fabulous."
You know what my OC is, right?
Yes.
like Romance.
Yeah, they're from Manhattan, aren't they?
Well, she was born in Appaloosa, but she moved to Manhattan because
Cool.
of her dad.
Good thing I downloaded it because I'm gonna add that to add her to the thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
You know what this habit I have? I always have a habit of assuming someone is the same gender as their OC. I mean, really, why do people's OCs is the opposite gender of them?
I know. Here's how you use.
Because they feel comfortable. Like
Yeah.
mine's a girl because I feel comfortable with mares and.
But Thomas, how is it a girl if your OC doesn't have eyelashes?
Well, it does have little eyelashes.
Let me check that. Let me check that. I see nothing.
Yeah,
Liar.
she's not like a girly girl or anything, you know.
Hey, my OC has eyelashes. The show has girls with eyelashes. If a guy one had eyelashes, you suspect he's wearing fake ones.
Oh, that's what you like.
There's a person that I thought was female because he had a female OC, and when I thought that he was female, I sort of had an attraction toward him. But then when I found out he was male, I was like, "Oh dear God!"
I usually I can tell if if there's a guy OC but it's got a mare sort of style. It's when they don't have eyelashes. Then I know that's a boy. Because it seems like every show does that except for SpongeBob, where guys have no eyelashes but the girls do, and you're like, yeah, that's how we knew how girls and guys were different back then. Now I'm confused.
I also thought Minty Root was a girl, but no, he just had a female OC.
Some people thought Rumble from Friendship is Magic was maybe a boy but in a girl's body. People are suspecting that just because he has a mare sort of style. But I'm like, it's just a boy.
It was voiced by Ashley Ball once, but then got replaced by Vincent Tong.
He also voiced Flash Sentry.
There's this other YouTube
Flash Sentry.
There's this other YouTuber who has a female OC, but I already knew that he was male because I was watching his reaction videos for a very long time. I'm talking about Ranger Bravo. He used to be called Pointville Ranger.
Cool.
You familiar with him?
I've heard of him.
I think Angel left us.
No, she's gone and she has left us. Anyway, let's get back to the stream. I know. I'm not sympathetic there.
But yeah, Romance, we really need to hang out sometime, you know?
Yeah, maybe when I'm at university, I'm at my dorm.
Yeah, but that's the thing, it's either in Ambleside or in Lancaster.
Yeah. I'll have to ask my mom that soon.
So if it's in Lancaster, it could be a little easier.
Could be.
Hey, Romance.
Yes?
Did you see that two-part game theory about Ash's age?
No, I haven't. I don't really watch game theories.
Oh, with all the research that MatPat has done, he came to the conclusion that Ash should be 20 years old at this point. Should be.
Yeah. You always wonder why some shows never age up their characters. It gets weird. You get like 5 birthdays, and you're like, but they haven't aged up.
Well, that's the cartoon law. The cartoon characters are not supposed to age.
Except American Dad age up their characters. They just rarely do it.
It's Adult Swim, though. It's Adult Swim.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
It originated on Fox, and then it originated on Fox, and then Adult Swim started airing it.
I heard Adult Swim were airing the reboot of Samurai Jack.
Yeah, they were, but then it ended.
Huh.
Also, it's not a reboot, it's a continuation.
Odd. Like different animations, sort of. Well, from what I could tell.
Well, like the Powerpuff Girls are like ruined.
Yep.
Completely ruined. Too much anime in their expression, and it's like, oh, really? Too much Adventure Time and.
Well, they made the Powerpuff Girls do a dance that kids should not ever do.
I think I've seen that. Was that with Go Teen Titans?
No, that was actually there's an episode where Painbow, I think it was called. They actually had two of the Powerpuff Girls twerking.
Okay.
And I'm like, I know kids do that
Aren't-
dance at times, but you don't have to put it in a blooming show.
Maybe it was a MTV reference or something.
Probably.
Who knows?
Yeah, there's even a character who looks very identical to one of the staff members, and they pair him with Blossom.
Awesome.
That's kind
I
of
guess.
who Apple Bloom's based on.
Yeah.
Apple Bloom's Blossoms,
It's really
Scootaloo's Buttercup, and Sweetie Belle's Bubbles.
Scootaloo. No,
Bubbles.
Sweetie Belle, yeah, so Sweetie Belle's Bubbles. Apple Bloom is Blossom.
Scootaloo is Buttercup.
Buttercup. I've not seen the Powerpuff Girls, so I don't have good knowledge on it, except the voice actors a little bit.
Now that we're on the topic of My Little Pony, a lot of fans seem to believe that season 3 was cut short because of the Equestria Girls movie. That's not true. See, it was because of episode syndication. The show was originally meant to end after season 3.
Huh.
Yeah, and 65 episodes is a pretty decent number to end a kid show with, but Hasbro didn't expect how big the show would get, so they had DHX make more episodes.
Okay then. But somehow linking the human world into Pony World and making Twilight a princess, that's a bit of a...
I mean, they were make the Equestria Girls movie either way. I sell those toys.
Yep.
Do they ever...
Every show, it's always sell the toys. That's all we ever get.
And FYI, I'm in the pony side of the fandom, so...
Yeah. I'm a bit of Equestria Girls and the pony side.
I get that a lot.
I mean, I can seem to write Equestria Girls, but then again, I read way too many novels because they're human, so I'm like, nah, why don't we just write fanfics like a fanfic based on Friends? I already tried that with the Underground Realm. It was actually funny. I was gonna do one where the starting point is me and my friend Jakey just racing each other at the beach. Like, everybody's at the beach all relaxing, and Jakey and I just pushed each other. He's like, you jump started. You had a jump start. And I'm like, no, racing you do jump start. You can't jump start and running. Ha! And they just trips me over. Mamie!
Cue Chariots of Fire intro.
Then this is like, come at me. I'm not hitting you. Oh. Well, you just ruined the mood. We were just gonna start a fight. I'm way taller than you. Oh, that's true. Usually if someone is way taller than me, I don't want to fight them. I just go, wow, you're tall. I mean, especially Sparrow. He's 6'2", I'm 5'2", so that's an issue for me.
I'm 6'3", but...
I mean, if he had to put me at eye level, he's probably gonna have to lift me up.
Yeah, by the chest. Listen here, you green L something.
I've my little sister. She's 6, and she's right up to my chest. She's almost about to get as tall as me, and I'm like, she is 6 years old. She looks 8. She looks 8, but she's actually 6. At one point, she lied to me that she was 8 years old, and I'm like, no, you're 6. And she's like, I'm 8 years old. No, you're 6.
You're not quite Lisa Simpson yet.
Yeah. Well, she is smart she's smart and mature for a 6-year-old as well. But she's adorable.
My sister's pretty smart too. In fact, she's so smart that she could skip a grade if my mom allowed her to.
Too bad I never got to do that.
It's like the Alison Taylor thing on The Simpsons.
Yeah. Except we don't have a rivalry going on that you got the good guy about to be the bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, the school she used to go to, they wanted her to skip the 2nd grade, but my mom wouldn't allow it.
I can imagine the Underground Realm members in a high school setting. I think Jakey, because Jakey once told me he used to be a troublemaker at school, so he'd be the troublemaker. Like I tried to write a story one time, and it's when it's like, oh, this is how we all first meet. Jakey walks in about 30 minutes late to class, like for English class, and you got the teacher going, Jakey Arnold, can you explain yourself why you're late on the first day? And he's like, I got nothing, miss. Just go to your seat. Fine, you don't tell me what to do, I'm fine. And you got his friends just going, hey!
Hey.
And I'm just like laughing, I'm just like giggling to myself, and I'm just like, God, yeah, that's funny. If I ever see Jakey do that, I'm gonna start laughing.
We all love your last romance.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jakey ever hunts any turkey for Thanksgiving.
He probably, I think maybe when he was with his family, perhaps, but he's no longer with his family. I'm not gonna say why. It's way too personal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something I know. He's told me, and yeah, not good.
My family has always bought a turkey from the store for Thanksgiving.
I've never eaten turkey on Christmas, like ever. Like my family's never been.
You never had turkey at Christmas?
Yeah, my family's never been into like the celebrating holidays. So, like October when it came to Halloween, every time kids wanted sweets, we would just ignore them and eat the sweets ourselves. And Christmas, we're just like, okay, we got a Christmas tree. What else do we do? Nah, let's just put on some TV. Yeah, let's. And I'm just sitting on my own on a laptop, just going, yep, I'm just gonna type something. That's all. And hello, Dark Flare. It's been a long time.
Let's listen to the Queen's speech. Why not?
You're telling me that you've never gotten gifts on Christmas?
Well, I did get gifts, but just not many. I don't really mind, actually. I don't really celebrate my birthday, because then again, I'm like, it's gonna be like the same damn thing. The only tradition I liked about my birthday was that I went bowling, but that's just it. We don't do that anymore. Because reasons I've said many times, and I don't want to repeat them. So yeah.
So do you still Romance? Do you still use themes for your birthday parties?
Not really. We just went, okay, it's just someone's birthday. Yeah, let's just give them presents, do whatever. The only thing I like about my birthdays is I eat sweeties all day.
Sweeties.
I'm going to be for my next.
Do they have bells on them?
What?
Do they have bells on them?
That'll be cool.
Sweetie bell.
Really? Really?
I was just saying, I'm looking at a theme for my next birthday party.
What's that?
The theme would be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Of course.
Tails is my favorite.
And I'll be drinking some special gluten-free beer since I'll be turning 21.
Awesome. He's at the age limit in America. I mean,
what a way to celebrate it.
This is the joke I always make, Thomas, with anybody who's under 21 in America and they want to drink. We just go, just come to England. It's 18 for us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can have a drink, and then our friends Shadow Wizard and Non-Tree who are 14 and 16, are gonna come up to us and just go, yes, we like some beers, please. Like, do you have any IDs? Yeah, here's our fake IDs. Dude, don't say what the fake IDs. Get out. Go back to Australia. You've got drinks there.
No,
yeah, drink your Fosters.
I'm really hoping. Yeah, I mean, I'm really glad that there'll be people at my next birthday party who would stop me before I get alcohol poisoning.
I sometimes drink alcohol on my birthday, but some days I'm like, nah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
The times I drink alcohol, Christmas.
Oh,
have a glass of port, you know.
Here's something interesting. My dad actually survived getting alcohol poisoning.
Wow.
Oh. Did they drain out the poison in time, or? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they try and cure the alcohol poisoning?
I remember in a call in the Underground Realm yesterday. There were times we were just like, okay, what would happen if all of us were drunk? What would happen? Like at some point, one of my friends is gonna pop up to me and just say, "Romance, you alright?" And I'm just like, "You don't know me.
If I was
You
drunk,
don't know anything."
Come here, baby. Give me a kiss, will you? Let's just do it. Ah.
if I was drunk, I would probably start flirting with people of the same gender.
Yeah.
Hey Sonic, I can imagine you being like Thomas. What Thomas said there while you were drunk to me.
Let's have a makeout session, baby.
I'd probably just go, dude, I'm taken.
I'd probably just flirt
In
with
actuality,
anyone.
I'm not.
Not in the alcohol world, you know. Let's do it.
I'm single.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
I mean, I would probably be as drunk as the Devil Man.
Yeah. I just imagine some people I'm shipped with just talking drunk to me. I'm probably just go, no.
I'm actually picturing our drunk relationship there for romance.
Yeah. No, I'll be the one doing most of the flirting anyway, because I'm like that. Just get a drink, come up to either Sonic, come up to the others, anybody who's not younger than me. And just probably be just like,
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
They'll be like, we're shipped, aren't we?
Well, you and I are not officially shipped yet, so
I don't think so, ever.
no.
You know, Twitter has actually shipped me in romance.
Yeah. That's how most of my ships started. Brett's got shipped with me. Sonic's been shipped with me. My friend Kixo has been shipped with me. Well, Sparrow didn't get shipped with me on Twitter. It's because we play bullies who are shipped, and suddenly a bunch of people just went, "All right, let's ship the voice actors," and we're like, "Ah, crap."
Hey, romance, weren't you also shipped with Jess?
I was shipped with Jess for a little bit, but that's been sunk.
Yeah.
Cause reasons.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. God damn it, Danger.
Yeah. Danger, stop shipping us. And Danger might get shipped because we argue all the time. There's never a day where we're looking at each other talking nicely. It's always, don't take me into the woods. I didn't know Slenderman was gonna be there. Oh, sure you didn't. And I just whack him on the head.
I'm still waiting for that Slenderman movie to come out.
I mean, if you saw the gameplay Danger and I did with Slender the Arrival,
I saw the tweets about it.
It was so funny because we had to go in a cellar because this was a new edition. We had to go into a cellar where a proxy was nearby, and we're like, "Oh, we need to stay still. We need to stay still. Hello, proxy. How's it going?" And at one point in a call while he was editing it, he just went, "What would happen if you said something different?" I would just go, "Oh, Danger, quickly, just act like we're a couple. Maybe the proxy will go away." Wait, what? If I wasn't single at the moment, I think it would probably be like, "Oh great, did you just do the shipping again? I thought you weren't jealous, dude." But again, my ex has never been jealous of me. He's just like, "No, you're shipped. Go ahead.
Whatever.
It's okay. Live your life in the ships." And
Yeah.
I'm like, there's some ships I don't like at times. Then again, not gonna mention them then. Like, one ship has not been mentioned in a long, long time. Ship between me and Mr. Left Turn, my first official ship in the fandom. Because we're race fans and we never agree.
Race fans. Huh?
Yeah, he's a fan of NASCAR. I'm a fan of Formula 1.
Oh, yeah.
He hates Formula 1. I hate NASCAR, so we start yelling at each other about it.
NASCAR sucks. Yes, that is Formula 1.
Like car nowadays, I just don't care about it. I mean, the thing that got me into NASCAR was was Pixar's Cars.
I remember
Oh.
trying to watch a NASCAR race last year, and this year I'm never gonna watch one. I was like, this race is like so freaking boring. As soon as the pit stops came by and they took so long, I'm like, oh come on, Formula One could do 2.1 seconds.
And they're just racing around a bowl anyway.
Yeah.
For like a few
Well,
hundred laps.
and IndyCar is also pretty good. I've only watched it once. At one point, I like missed a big crash, and I'm like, whoa, how did that happen? Good thing the drivers were fine.
Speaking of crashes, there was a big crash on the Tour de France apparently with
Really?
Chris Froome.
Well,
Yeah.
then again, the Tour de France, you always expect a crash at the start with cyclists. What do you expect? You're all
Yeah.
squished together.
It was a pretty bad crash though. I think one of them fell out on one of the cobbles on the road, and then Chris Froome kind of landed on top of him, and it was like a big pile up.
I remember when the Olympics had with cycling, they had a Dutch race cyclist in the lead. She was doing fine until she hit right into the side of a curb and was flung off her bike.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was said she was unconscious, but I only heard that she was okay.
You should watch the triathlon in the Emirates, where it's in the Formula One track. I think it's in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi!
But there was one corner where it's like basically ice. They just turn on their bikes and just like that, they just fall off, and it's like, oh no, that hurts.
What were you saying, Sonic?
Pix, did you know that the Mario and Sonic games are actually based off of the actual Olympics?
Cool.
That explains the Olympic rings, I guess.
Yeah, like the first this series was based off of the Vancouver 2009.
Oh yeah, Mario and Sonic.
Yeah.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yeah, they were good games then.
It was based on the Vancouver 2009 Olympics.
Yeah.
I think it was 2009 or maybe it was 2008. I'm not sure.
It would
2008 was in Beijing. That was the Summer Olympics, and in 2010 that was the Winter Olympics in Vancouver.
It would be cool if my friend Jakey could show up in the live stream. I mean, he showed up at my editing one where he impersonated me, and he had to make a drunken joke by having an Irish person, for example. And I was like, seriously, Jakey, and he's just like, I just said it. Again, that's what he's like. He's impersonating. That's like the second or third time he impersonated me. Because I pointed out his voice cracked. And
the gold.
Every single time, I'm like, I do not know if I should be offended.
Do you have a pot of gold romance?
I wish. Then I'd probably be rich.
I kind of expect you to have gone.
Yeah. I would have been rich.
Yeah,
if you do get rich, try not to get money into your head, because you know where that goes.
It's like you become rich, then you become poor in a short amount of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can imagine the Underground Realm going through that problem. Where we all have a lot of money, and then we're like, okay, fix the bar, fix that, fix the rooms, fixed the entrance. Let's see, how much money do we have? Jeez. Well, we're done for. Danger, go get us some money. No worries. No robbing banks or robbing ponies.
Speaking of Lucky Charms, I heard they have a brand new type of marshmallow in the cereal. It's unicorn.
What?
We're
eating unicorns.
I don't know if I should be disgusted because I'm the only unicorn here. What the heck?
Well, we have one offended unicorn.
Well, if it's green, if the marshmallow's green, then yes.
That'd be even worse.
Marshmallows are the marshmallows have no green on it. It's mostly white.
Oh, good.
That could be very hot. people could be eating Flurry Heart because you know how she's
It's
like a likable, not likable character on the show.
It's an alicorn, not a unicorn.
But she has a horn.
Yeah.
But the wings have just been clipped off to make her look like a unicorn.
Maybe that's how you hide a princess. If you have to go somewhere where princesses aren't allowed, snip the wings off.
Yeah, disguise, just disguise them. Yeah, be Jasmine and just disguise him.
The wings would look pretty obvious as well, and the horn not so much. We're totally not princesses. We're just travelers.
I'm just a worthy traveler. Just go along into your business.
I did a roleplay with friends at one point where it was just like, okay, we're hiding from this bad guy. We go into a hotel. This guy is like yelling at all caps at the hotel staff, and I'm like, okay, time for disguises. Dresses one of my friends up as a teddy bear, and it's just like, oh, I say, what is with all the travelers here? It's always this. It's always that. Ma'am, you don't mind? I'm trying to sort things out. Oh, sure. I have to wait here. My family isn't as argumentative, you know. And then it's just like, okay, new disguise, change to a filly, and use the teddy bear again, and just go, I'm just waiting for my mommy!
You sort of tried to get the Irish out of the way, didn't you?
Yeah. Then one of my friends comes in, she's like, yes, I am her mother. And the guy's like, I really just don't care about your kitchen, no? Slap, how dare you, sir?
You know, Irish is actually one of my nationalities.
Why is every guy I talk to, Irish is always in their nationality?
I mean,
I have ancestors who lived in Ireland.
You have German ancestry, Thomas.
Ich weiß, yeah, ich weiß.
Along with Portuguese ancestry as well.
Cool.
Polish.
Awesome.
Hey, nice.
Me, I have a bit of Flemish and Sicilian in mine as well, apart from Dutch.
Right, that's pretty much why I took Portuguese class in high school, because I have Portuguese ancestry.
Huh.
Oh, and my teacher in that class actually grew up in Portugal.
Cool. You don't have teachers like that nowadays.
And it kind of makes sense of your Flemish background, Romance, because Flanders is pretty much Little Holland in Belgium.
Yeah.
So
I think with the Sicilian blood I have, that explains why I like Italian, the Italian language, the most.
I never knew you had Sicilian.
Yeah, I do.
I heard that people in England called cookies biscuits.
Yeah, we do. We also say cookies. You know, like chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, that's only like the Maryland cookies.
Yeah, the butter cookies.
Yeah, the big giant triple chocolate cookies and all that has to sell and all that.
Do you guys also call vacations holidays?
Yes.
Yeah. We do. A kilometer is a mile.
Oh yeah, Sonic, you know that you're voicing in my audio drama.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say another clue about the character your character's being shipped with isn't voiced by me. So that's our ship going kind of down.
Dun dun dun.
Except Sparrow is also in it for 2 characters. But one's a villain, one's an antagonist.
I'd like to be part of your project, Romance.
The antagonist. He's supposed to be like, he acts like a sergeant. Okay, if Sparrow was here, he'd probably say the voice because it's hilarious. I start laughing.
What beautiful.
It's pretty much like, listen here, you little maggots. You better get your work done, or it's the dungeon for the 2 of you. What? We don't wanna. And then he plays the villain because he had to get replaced twice, and it's gonna do good. I'm not so sure I'm gonna voice the character that has a history with the villain. I might if I work on my French accent enough.
I am quite good with my French accent.
A French accent.
Yes.
Oui, si, ça va bien, merci, très bien.
We French sometimes say "si," but I don't know why. I really do not
I guess
know
because
why.
we are friends with the Italians.
Maybe so. Even the Spanish, since they are, how you say,
They're so
maybe.
similar. They're so similar.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And I'm trying not to sound Russian at the same time because I already voiced a character who's Russian. The voices are kind of similar.
Oh, give me some vodka right now. You
Yeah,
hear me?
you'll mess with me. You're going to jail.
I can speak in a Russian accent.
Oh, cool.
I am a weapons guy, and this is my weapon. She weighs over 30 kilograms and fires 600 cartridges at 600 rounds per minute.
Oh, very interesting.
Give me some vodka, and after that, and with
No vodka for me. That's very stereotypical. apart from we're kind of violent.
What do you expect? Russians do like vodka. It's their traditional drink.
Indeed. I have to say, voicing that character is gonna be so difficult if I don't give her long lines. Like the part of the 5 episodes is that she's in love with someone who's already married, but then soon she might have a chance. But some girl also likes him, and I might have to get someone to voice her.
Ooh, love triangle.
It's gonna be like the guy is kind of oblivious to the entire thing, so he's just like, oh god, like, gee, they're at it again. You got like an Australian with a high pitched voice, you got a Russian just arguing with her, like, no, he's my man, I saw him first. Oh really? Oh really? Oh really, mate? You think so?
So it's basically Anastasia and an Australian Philly or girl or whatever.
Now you shut the hell up like that. It's just like, oh dear god. He got them just having a hoof fight. Come at me! Like a 17-year-old versus a 19-year-old. So.
Yeah, wanker's actually an Australian slang.
So it's also for Brits as well.
Yeah, but it's a dirty word, actually.
Yeah, there's another word we would also say, but I'm not going to say it because, you know, PG.
PG and all that.
I can imagine doing that to your OC Sonic. You're about to swear, and I just go, okay. Oh, shoot! I think I cracked his neck. I didn't do it. He cracked his own neck.
And he somehow put his own arrow on his head.
Well, he does turn into unicorns as well. So I think that explains it. Sparrow had to put an arrow through my head. I had to put up with nightmares for a week. I couldn't sleep.
Let the dark fix begin.
Yeah, dang it, Sparrow! All because I accidentally put an arrow through your head? I said accidental. You purposely put yours in my head. And yes. I couldn't take it out. That sounded wrong because this is audio. That sounded wrong.
I can't take it out.
Oh yeah, the Underground Railway make those sort of jokes. Like they're supposed to sound adult, but they're not actually adult. Yeah. Like there's one like yeah. Just put it in me. Just put it in me. What? You got OC just going backing away from this, and if you're like I'm just want to listen in, just put the morphine in me. Oh. And we're just like, what?
You might want a bit of chloroform. Then maybe try that.
Me and my ex are sometimes like that with those sort of jokes. Except when I was dating him, he didn't seem to mind. It sounded like Sparrow and I were up to something in the next room. He's just like, it's fine, everybody. And I would have liked Sonic to just go right up to my not my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, just go up and go, are you sure about that? Instead, Sonic's the only mature one who doesn't try to intervene. He's just like, that's not his voice. He's over there.
He's everywhere.
It would be funny if he was just backing away, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get involved. This is awkward.
Slowly.
But then the moment is ruined when it said, no, she's just trying to get an arrow out of her friend Sparrow's head out of that crossbow misfire.
Yeah,
you just hear the swearing in the background.
yeah.
Oh, the bloopers for it were so funny. Loads of
What do you think's going on there?
They're just like, huh, wonder what's going on. I mean, I did smack into something the first few times I tried to get the arrow out of his head. I'm like, get the heck!
Ah! That sounded like a duck or something.
Quack, quack.
My
Wah, wah.
favorite birds, because they're the clowns of the bird world.
We've just been turned into ducks. Wah. My cat. Oh, my cat is here. Hello.
Here in Berg. Cars like lasers and planes.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to Roman.
Sonic! Don't make me kill you.
You kept making duck sounds. I couldn't resist.
I did start it.
However, there is a doctor playing Scrooge on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice of Scrooge McDuck, Alan Young, he unfortunately passed away in 2017. Or was it 2016? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be 2016.
David Tennant, who's very well known for his role as the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who.
He was the best Doctor.
Mm.
Yeah, he was the best one.
I always wonder about this with shows nowadays. There's a character that's a main character that is hated, but as soon as they're killed off or anything, people are like, oh, but he was a good character. Make your mind up.
Yeah.
Like there's a show called Outlander that I need to catch up on because I only got halfway to season 3. We find out in the second season the villain didn't die in season 1. He was under a door trampled by oxen. How did he survive? Is what I'm wondering. And he's played by the same character who plays the girl's husband in the modern time.
And what's oxen? Is it like a poison thing?
Like a sort of cow.
Ooh.
that was a plan in the scene. It was to try and get the good guy out. Because he pretty much sacrificed his life for his own wife's. Like, she would have had to put up with the bad guy who is a creep. So her husband actually took her place instead. And oh god, when we saw the next episode, it was horrifying and uncomfortable. And my cat is meowing. What do you want? Come here.
Attention, that's what I want. You're not looking at me and stroking me and hugging me.
Baby. Come on.
One of the cats is a hairless cat.
It's the hairless cat's at the vet. So I got my...
I hate those cats. I'm sorry, Roman.
Excuse me?
I don't like them cats.
If my mom heard you, she would slap you in the face.
Why would anyone breed a cat with no fur? It's like, oh.
No, my kitty.
Back when I still lived in Swansea, I used to have neighbors who had 2 hairless cats.
Oh. Have a dowie.
Yeah. No. My kitty's adorable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And he sounds like a pigeon.
He does a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I have people saying he sounds like a pigeon, and I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why he's called the pigeon cat. He's been called the pigeon cat, and I'm like, no, if he was the pigeon cat, he would have wings.
Yeah, and be carrying messages on his feet.
The catechus.
The catechus.
A cat cross a peg.
That's a good name, actually. The catechus. Yeah. Let's bring forth the catechus to spread the message.
And the cats are like meow, 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 and just flying about. You're my kitty. I love you too.
Is he the brown one?
Yeah. My baby.
You picture him on your Twitter page a few times.
Yeah, my baby. You're my baby. Hey, been my baby since we got you. And it's so funny. My little sister, I had this recorded at one point on video. Me and her argued over this cat, like whose baby it was. She kept saying, "You've had him for 0 days." I'm like, "No, I've had him for 10 years." "No, you've had him for 1 day." I'm like, "You've had him for a month." And she threatened a tickle fight, and she just chased me.
Oh no, not the tickle fights. No, stop.
She tried to give me a tickle fight a few days ago that I had to run around the house and hide.
It's not that. You could just do the old defense tactics. You know, like the back off, back off, back off, back off.
Fuck off me. My kitty, I love you too. Yes, I do. I love you.
Are you going to take your baby with you when you live on your own?
Sadly, the dorm doesn't allow pets.
No.
So I can only visit him on weekends.
Oh dear.
You're lovely. I love you. Yes, I do.
But if it's in Lancaster, Romance, that would be a little easier, I think, because I can, like I said on Skype, I think I can either take the bus or the train.
I used to own 3 cats, but one of them ran away, and we had to get rid of the other 2 because they kept peeing everywhere except in the litter box.
Marking their territory. That's what they're doing.
I had like a bunch of cats that I've lost count of how many my family's had. We had one that run away because of fireworks. One got hit by a car. The second time she got hit, she died. One ate rat poison. One got put down. Another just died of a heart attack.
Oh.
Hey, me, my kitty. I love you too.
I hear the purring.
Yeah.
Very, very pigeon-like, isn't it?
Ugh, just sit on my lap. Don't fall off me. And he's gone. Bye-bye.
The worst thing about cats when they sit on your lap, when they dig their claws on you.
Oh. That just sounded weird.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting Sword to start laughing because, we have those sort of minds.
Yeah, it's just when they dig their claws on you to get comfortable. It's like, really? Do you really have to use those claws to? Oh.
Then you should get your cat kitten mittens.
I think they'll easily scratch through those.
My hairless cat. He does this so much. He always goes to my room, goes on top of the leopard print blanket or the orange blanket. He would dig his nails into it, like do a little dance on it, and he would just start purring. Like a little dance to it, and I'm like, he really loves that blanket. Oh my.
You guys know about the kitten mittens that from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Not really.
No.
Hold on, give me a second. Hang on.
Kitten mittens were a thing.
Sorry to close my door.
Could be like a Dragon's Den idea or something.
I can just imagine the Underground Realm with a new skit where you can hear someone screaming their head off, but you think it's something else. But then it's like, this is what we're like in chats, everybody. and then it's like, no, I'm not in that sort of way. I hurt my leg is what it is. You have to be so dramatic. It's called voice acting.
Yes, you have to let expressions out.
And I've got a hoof over my head and just go, it's called voice acting. You're so over dramatic. Thank you. I admit I am over dramatic.
Yeah.
I have to put a hand on my head and just go, I'm so dramatic.
Alright, the update got installed.
Yay! Awesome.
Here's what the update involves.
Oh.
Patch notes. The main menu layout has been updated with a visual diorama system that shows a preview of each mode. A call action button has been added to the main menu. updated cutscenes in Mania mode, updated boss fights in Mania mode, additional game options, additional data menu, updated localization, updated leaderboard support in attack mode, and general bug fixes.
Cool.
And there's also going to be new DLC.
Huh.
The DLC being Encore mode and 2 new playable characters.
I think the Underground Realm needs a skit where a party goes on and it's just gonna be everybody just fighting. They're just fighting with each other. They're just like, come at me! Come at me! And that's me
Wow.
that is so me in danger. I do not know what Sonic and I would be arguing about. I think we're just talking and someone hits me and I'm like, who hit me? Who hit me? And then if I see if it's my ex, I'm gonna go, seriously? And I thought we were on good terms.
It's a girl anyway.
In the middle of a video call that's being live streamed. Oh, is there any way you can watch the dog to the store? Oh, okay, I'll be right down. You're welcome. Yeah, I have to go into the living room to watch the pups.
Okay.
Just lost the pups.
And I have no idea how long this live stream's been going on. Like over an hour.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that one.
It's been going on for about 2 hours actually.
What's that?
Whoa. I think we should end the live stream here.
Really?
Yeah.
After all that war I've been through with this Google Hangout thing?
Yeah.
Just talking to my friends.
Alright, so that's also live stream with friends. The first one, everybody. So everybody say goodbye before we go offline.
Bye-bye!